I am Denisha Fraser, master teacher in Jamaica. This week we have a very interesting topic. I've had the privilege of teaching persons across several age ranges, whether it was a Sunday school class with preteens, or it were a class of 14-year-olds, or an entrepreneurship class of 19-year-olds, or a workshop with adults. There is just one thing that is very constant about my approach. My classroom is always very light and humorous. I keep it light and my students learn. We'll call this session My Secret Weapon. Every teacher has a set of secret weapons which have worked for them over their career. Admittedly, every group of students is different, but there are some general strategies which will work no matter how unique the learners are. Well, laughter is one such weapon for me. There are a number of researches connecting laughter to learning. Take, for example, a research conducted in 2015 which supported the fact that humor boosted retention in the classroom. Why is laughter so great? Firstly, a good, hearty laugh relieves physical tension, leaving your muscles relaxed for up to 45 minutes. This means that if you had one moment of humor per lesson, you would keep the students alert and learning long enough. Next, laughter reduces anxiety. Some students are extremely anxious about some subjects. We know the one. This is especially true for the numerics. Imagine being able to keep the kids, even the ones who have a fear of mathematics, relaxed, low stressed, and learning. The less anxious you are, the more information you are able to retain. We know that maximum retention is what we need for all our students, so get them laughing. Laughter helps everyone to be more comfortable with each other. This means that the students will see you as less intimidating and more welcoming. It is every teacher's dream to have students speak up, especially if they are not understanding. You will find more students reaching out to you for assistance. This is because they will start seeing you as more human and approachable. I know I don't have to elaborate on the great benefits to be had from this. Laughter helps to build memory by association. When someone is given a joke, it makes an impression on the memory and can therefore be a catalyst when they are trying to remember key information shared around the joke. For this reason, when I am infusing humor in my lessons, especially planned humor, I try to keep it relevant to the content being delivered. Next, without saying, it is obvious how laughter builds trust. Students will learn more from persons they trust as they start feeling that they are a part of a community. We could see how that would enhance peer tutoring, for instance, and a greater level of vertical interaction, that's interaction between teacher and students. Laughter reduces tension and so reduces conflict. A classroom with minimum levels of conflict will encourage greater levels of learning and optimism. So, now you would be asking, so how do I do it? How can I infuse laughter into my classes? Well, there are those of us who seem to have a larger funny bone than the average person. But even if you are not naturally humorous, you still have hope. You could try these pointers. 1. Planned humor is welcomed. While you plan your lessons, search for jokes you could share or just quirky things you could say. 2. It's also okay if you have a daily joke segment at some points in the lesson. Though it might not aid in the retention of a particular piece of information, it will most definitely serve the other purposes. 3. It's okay to build on students' jokes as well. There are several times when I have simply just rode on the humor of one of my students. It makes them feel super cool and it encourages others to be just as light and humorous. 4. A funny video can help, or even a funny image smacked in the middle of your content. Do it. 5. Why not visit a colleague's class to see how they infuse humor and get with it? 6. It's okay to be silly. I often make myself look real silly. It keeps the students' attention on me, especially in teacher-led discussions where they might be tempted to be otherwise occupied. And no, you will not lose control of your class. The students will actually get to class earlier, be more settled, be more alert, and retain more of the content. If you've not been practicing this before, it will take some practice. Don't beat yourself up. Just take it one step at a time. In closing, I want to say you are funnier than you think. Lighten up and be cool. Until next time, this is Teach Frey. Love and peace.